Hey, welcome
Hello.
to Tuesdays in the Shop. It is Tuesday again.
Yeah,
I don't know why.
the past couple of weeks have been a blur.
It really, and
Yeah.
now if you're in New York, you know that our weather is just insane.
It has
right?
rained
Like
nonstop for the past 3 days.
all of a sudden it's in the 60s and
Yeah.
like the sun has not come out.
For the first day was kind of nice because it was like, oh, I get to stay inside and snuggle up on the couch.
But then you have to go to work.
right.
And
And
you have to
after
commute.
no, it's been 4 days now.
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause
So-
all weekend. Yeah, I thought it was going to clear up by now, but
No, and it's the end of that tropical storm or whatever.
that makes sense.
Anyway, this is not what we're supposed to be talking about. Welcome to Tuesdays in the Shop. I'm Yvette.
I'm Andrea.
And we're coming to you from Gotham Quilts in New York City. And today we're telling you about some new fabric that's coming next month. We actually have 2 really big collections coming in next month. And I can't believe it's almost October already. Today is September 26th.
I know. I saw that and I was like, what? How did that happen?
I don't like it.
I gotta start making Halloween costumes.
Oh yeah, there's lots of Halloween stuff. Yeah. But in October, for some reason, this always seems to happen that the different manufacturers will launch collections from some of the more well-known
Popular,
designers, the ones that we tend to carry, all seem to ship in the same month. So we we don't want to get it late because everyone wants to get their hand on it. So we get it when it comes out. And then it's like, oh, this month we're receiving 60 bolts of fabric, right? New bolts of fabric. So next month we're getting Deco Glow by Juicy Juice, which we've already started the pre-orders for and sent emails about. But we're also getting a new Tula Pink group. And you all know I'm a Tula Pink fan, right? Always. She's the reason we own a quilt store, is because I started quilting because of Tula Pink fabric. And we got an advanced bundle from Free Spirit. So we're going to show you oh, this is really funny. The video just told me someone scanned the QR code, but I don't have a QR code up. I think we found a bug. I'm going to report it to the streaming service that we used. But if you want a QR code, I can pull one up. Like, oh, that's a good idea.
The computer mentions it.
I mean, you're scanning something, someone. So Besties is the name of the next group. And Tula, one of Tula's shticks, if you've been following her for as long as I have, is that she was never going to do a group with dogs. Because dog people, we only want our breed. If I have a dachshund.
Yep, hear that all the time in the store.
Like, I want dachshund fabric. Or if I have a poodle, I want poodle fabric.
Right.
Or Tula has golden retrievers. So she wants golden retriever fabric. So she always claimed that she would never do a group with dogs. Hi, Alicia. Alicia's saying hi from Atlanta. Guess what is in this group? This group is about like best friends of the animal variety. So there's dogs, of course.
But there's many breeds.
She did several breeds, but there's no dachshund. So clearly I'm not going to buy this.
There's what? Chihuahua, Bulldog.
I'm boycotting this group.
Golden Retriever. I'm not sure what that is.
Did you hear me say I'm boycotting this group?
What? No, you're not.
Yeah, you didn't react.
Yeah, that's not going to happen.
So I'm pretty sure she drew the golden after her own dog. Look.
Yeah, I'm not as up on the different dog breeds.
What? Really?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is a Dalmatian. This is a Frenchie. This is a Chihuahua.
I knew that one. Well, that's like
this
a
looks like a
greyhound.
Rottweiler down at the bottom.
Is that a greyhound?
That's a greyhound or a whippet. You can't really tell the difference between a greyhound and a whippet in a drawing.
I wouldn't know.
Yeah, they're really cute. I like their faces.
They are very
have like
cute.
expressions.
Yeah, they look like they're
looking at you.
Oh, huh?
And
you're
then,
gonna throw the ball?
This is like a fussy cut, dream, but because Tula can never leave things good enough alone, she filled in the background with really cool stuff that's also going to be really fun to fussy cut.
Higher hydrant. The fire hydrant.
Higher hydrant. Yes, higher hydrant. So there's a fire hydrant.
Yes.
But look, there's also a dog collar over here. Isn't that cute? To me, as a Tula nerd, the most interesting thing about this fabric is that it's on a white background, which she almost never does white backgrounds. and
She has
she's
a
done a
couple on white.
touch. Yeah, in this group, she's got a couple on white, and she's had a touch of metallic.
Yeah, this is the first time she's done metallic.
Yeah, I don't think she ever has
there's,
before. So
let's
it's
see,
interesting that
3?
last time she did neon,
Yeah.
and then this time she did metallic. So she's like
branching out.
coming out of her comfort zone a little bit. That or she got bored and had to do something new.
I think only 4 of the prints have metallic.
Yeah, so it's a gold metallic. And for those of you who haven't used metallic fabrics recently, the quality of metallic,
so far.
even since we've been in business,
oh yeah,
it is so dramatically different. Like I'm touching the gold here.
It doesn't
You
feel
can't feel
stiff.
it at all.
Doesn't, yeah.
It doesn't feel like a different texture.
But you
it
can
actually,
still, you definitely get the metallicness of it.
yes, it still looks shiny.
But yeah,
it doesn't feel stiff anymore. In fact, for the neon ones,
those do
you
feel
actually
a
feel
little
the
stiff.
neon more than you feel this metallic, which is really surprising to me.
For
This
sure.
neon has like a little bit of a rubbery texture because of the
Yeah.
way it's printed. Somebody online said that these glow in the dark. I just remembered that I saw that, and
I'm gonna have to try that.
I know. Now I kind of wish
in the dark or in a black light.
Oh,
Because
it might be in a black
I'm sure
light.
that they do glow in a black
Yeah,
light.
someone online made a quilt. This is not what we're supposed to be talking about. Someone online made a quilt with all these. This is from the new Neon True Colors group.
So we have the pom-poms
and stripes. Somebody online made a quilt with the neon animals that are in Everglow and then the coordinating things, and then posted a picture of it in the dark, I assume with a black light.
Probably.
And it was like, whoosh, all the neon was glowing. So anyway.
Although, if you want to come out with glow-in-the-dark fabric Tula, that would be awesome too.
Yes.
So maybe that's the next thing. I don't think I've
maybe
seen
she
Free
could do
Spirit
like
do
a
glow-in-the-dark.
No, I haven't either. She could do like a Halloween one with glow in the dark. That would be cool. All right, back to what we're supposed to be talking about.
Or space or something.
Mark says, I'll forgive her for not including huskies. I do not forgive. I want my dachshund.
Husky is a beautiful breed. My
Huskies
next door
are
neighbors
gorgeous, yeah.
have a gorgeous husky.
Yeah, a gray one, right?
Except he is kind of loud. I hear, like every time they leave the house, I can hear him crying from my house.
So there's a subreddit called like Husky Drama.
I think you've told me.
Because huskies are like, oh,
yeah,
right?
And that's what he does.
Yeah, so there's people just post their huskies like having a tantrum essentially.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, not what we're supposed to be talking about. So this is the pink colorway whose name I forgot already.
You know, I don't have these memorized yet.
Yeah,
I
haven't arrived yet.
I haven't had to put them into the system yet, so I don't have them all memorized.
Do you like this red one better, or do you like the pink, green one
Aqua.
better?
Aqua green. Aqua.
You like this one better?
Of course I do.
One thing I think is really interesting about how she did the colorways. So like this is kind of monochromatic with just like a touch of the red. And this is the same thing backwards, right? So it's kind of monochromatic with the reddish pink with just a touch of the other colors. I like that idea, and it's not.
Look at the poodle.
Oh yeah, is there no poodle in this one?
So it's a different cuts, so we don't know. Let's see. So the golden. So the poodle would have been right there.
Okay. So so these are fat quarters. So that means it's an 18-inch part of the repeat, right? So in general, when Tula designs fabric, she does a 2/3 yard repeat.
That's
so that
means for everybody.
that means that one of these doesn't have the full repeat, which is why on hers there's a dog that isn't on mine.
I love that poodle.
That poodle's awesome. Look at the bow on the poodle's head.
So above the golden, that's where the bulldog and the Dalmatian. So those are not on this one.
You think this is a bulldog?
I don't know what it is.
I think it's a Frenchie.
Then that's what it is.
Let's vote. Is this a bulldog or a Frenchie? I think it's
I am not the authority on breeds.
So there's this colorway and this colorway. This time around she did 2 colorways. I do not remember what they're called.
Little green chihuahua too. He's so cute. He just looks like he's, waiting for something.
Yes, he's waiting for a treat is what he's waiting for.
Which I think most chihuahuas look like that, but.
So this is the main print for sure. And then I'm not sure which one you would consider. Wait, a Frenchie is a bulldog? Denise is saying a Frenchie is a kind of bulldog.
There you go.
Well, there you go. Thank you. I did not know that.
Needs to be a German Shepherd. Yep, agree with that one too. I'll test the glow in the dark. Thanks, Lily.
Yeah, Lily said she's gonna try her quilt.
Boston Terrier. Yeah, that's another popular one that I don't see represented.
Is it a Boston Terrier? No, a Boston Terrier has different ears. Anyway,
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know.
my second favorite, would a half yard have each animal? No, it wouldn't. So a half yard is also 18 inches wide.
No, that's, yeah, you're right. It wouldn't.
So you need at least 2/3 of a yard. And in general with Tula stuff, the main prints, you need at least a yard to get everything. And, you know, maybe even more than a yard if you want to be able to fussy cut and stuff like that.
There are, in general, there are prints that you can, because they're using a fraction of the 25 inches. So 12 and a half or whatever.
So this is my second favorite print in the group. This is Goldfish swimming around like treasure chests. Look at the background here.
And this one does also have gold metallic.
Yeah. And so some of the goldfish are just solid gold. Now shake it around so you can see that it's metallic. And then some of the goldfish are actually drawn in like really realistic, really cool detail.
Seashells in the back. Yeah, the treasure chest.
Yeah. Of these two, I think I like this one better.
Yeah, I think I would.
I'm not such a huge fan of this like crazy green that Tula seems to love. This kind of lime, like,
yeah.
To me, it's like a little much. But I think that this print could be cut up into so many interesting things because the details in the background, like if you're going to be fussy cutting, which is what I often do with some of these prints, like just picture just this part, right? You could put that in a diamond. You could put that in one of those elongated hexagons that you use for Lucy Boston. And then there's a mirror image of it right here, which is often so helpful when you're doing something interesting like that.
Yeah, these look like a mirror.
Oh, I love when she does that because then there's all these ideas.
Yes, then for like
do this guy.
Tula Nova or Pascal.
Yes, La Pascalia. Yep.
Yeah, because sometimes when you're going around the circle, having them, you know, point to each other works really well.
And the saturation of the colors in this is really pretty.
Yeah, as usual.
Feel like the quality of the prints has only gotten better too. Like the little details in the goldfish. I'm not sure you can see them on camera, but there's these little tiny little details that are so fine.
Their little frowny mouths.
And they really printed beautifully.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is my second favorite print, which is called Treading Water, because we know Tula always has dad jokey names.
Oh, this one we didn't. I don't think we said this one. This one was puppy dog eyes.
Oh, puppy. Well, yeah, that's the eyes they're making for sure. Okay, which one should we show next? Maybe the bunny?
Yeah.
Okay, bunny's coming next. And so you can tell that she's picked animals that people keep as pets.
As besties.
You don't use your pets. You cuddle your pets.
Usually you don't.
I love this bunny.
Yeah, this is a pretty
so many cute faces. And since we were talking about repeats
I like
before.
that it's in the moonlight too. So this one also has gold metallic.
Oh yeah, the stars are gold. But you know how we were just talking about a 2/3 yard repeat? This is not that big a repeat, right?
Right.
You can tell because this bunny and this bunny are exactly the same. And so is this bunny and this bunny, and they're on top of each other.
Let's look at
that means the repeat is only this wide.
Yeah. So also for the fish, you would get a full repeat and a half yard with the fish as well.
Yeah. So I really like the pink and the red. So this is
I like this one.
Pink and red combined.
It's like little
with just a touch of yellow. You like pink and yellow?
Yes, I do. It reminds me, I see little bunnies in my neighborhood all the time.
Yeah, this is like bunnies at night, and this is like bunnies at a rave. They're really cute. And you could definitely fussy cut these bunnies too.
For sure.
Or you know those Polaroid block squares?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
It would be so cute to put the animals in the middle.
This whole collection would be really good with that.
Yeah, it would be really cute.
What should we do next? The last metallic or stay with the animals?
Animals.
Okay.
Okay. Next up is cats. I just adopted a cat.
Oh yes, she's a new cat parent.
I never had a cat before, and it's so different than having a dog.
Very much so.
So I'm really excited about this cat print because the cats are teeny weeny.
Yeah. This will be good for fussy cutting too.
And it's like a
this is a pretty kind of small repeat. That's like a 6-inch repeat. So you'll definitely get a lot and you can
see this cat is the same as this cat is the same as this cat, right?
Yeah, a little MC Escher cat sanctuary.
like, you know how they like to climb those trees
Everything.
and like,
they want to be as high up as they can.
yes, they're climbing up
Mm-hmm.
and then like cat loafing in the top.
Loafing. One of my cats is a loaf.
Yeah, I really like the pink one better. That's really green, that one. But you know, if you were fussy cutting, the green, the cats that are like green on green, they're really cool. And then you wouldn't have as much of this like really bright green that I don't
yeah,
like.
what you were saying about the monochromatic earlier, this one is monochromatic.
Wow, you're having trouble with words today.
You guys know what I mean.
Right. So
whereas the pink one is very much more multicolored.
Right, which is interesting, right? In general,
yeah, I like the pink one better.
When designers recolor a print, they don't change the combination of colors, right?
Usually.
They will pretend this has 10 colors in it. They would make this one also have 10 colors in it, just, 10 different ones. But by doing what she's done, she's adding colors to this one compared to this one.
Yeah, we don't have the full selvage here to see all the colors.
Yeah. Diana's saying the pink
geeking
bunnies
out
are
again.
beautiful. I really like the pink bunnies. Yeah, we really get like in the weeds
yeah.
about fabric, and maybe no one else cares about these little details, but we care. So that's why we're sharing them with you.
Can't help it.
What's the name of this one?
Oh, good question.
Sitting Pretty.
Yeah, I didn't have that one on
Such
mine.
a good name.
Oh, and this one, the next one we're going to show you is called Chubby Cheeks.
Oh yeah, I like that one. Did we decide which animal it is?
We don't know. Let's ask our viewers.
Yeah, let's ask everybody else what. I think it's a gerbil.
Chubby Cheeks. This one is so cute.
I like that this one is more tossed, so it's not as directional as all the other ones.
It kind of reminds me of like 30s print, the floral part does.
Yes, definitely.
Then with a little hamster thrown in.
Hamster or gerbil.
So what do you guys, anybody that knows more about
and here's the other colorway
that we do,
the yellow and pink one.
And let us know if this is a gerbil or a hamster.
And actually on this one, every one of them is the same. So she just like rotated them. Mm-hmm. So depending on what you're doing, I could see fussy cutting a ton of these and doing like in a circle all the gerbils.
Yeah. I'm just thinking of like a little girl's dress.
Oh, Modesty saying she cares about all our weird details that we're paying attention to. Thank you, Modesty.
Yeah, this colorway in particular is kind of 30s to me.
Yeah, well, kind of this one too, isn't it?
A little bit.
Yeah. I think this is really cute. And the flowers in the background are really pretty.
Yeah, they're pretty.
It's
not your typical Tula floral.
No, it's much more subtle than what she usually does. Yep. All right, so those are, I forgot one animal. There's one more animal. So
closer to the camera, sorry.
Oh, sorry. So that way maybe you can figure out if it's a gerbil or a hamster. I'm going to adjust the light maybe a little bit.
So the next one, let's see if I can find the name. Oh, this one is called No Rush. And I'll let Yvette do the pink, and I'll do my favorite color.
Oh yeah, that's such your print.
So this one is also on a white background.
Uh-huh.
And
also monochromatic.
Little turtles.
Yeah, I love these turtles with all the detail that she drew inside.
It reminds me of one of her previous collections that had bunnies and turtles.
Slow and Steady.
Yes, that one.
I'm the Tula nerd,
but still totally different than that one.
Oh, Sandra's saying she thinks it's a hamster.
Okay, we got two people for hamster.
She also wrote, a gerbil is the thing I refused to take for the weekend when my son was in kindergarten. They are not cute.
And my friends, when lockdown happened, they had pets. The class had a pet turtle. Mm-hmm. And so they ended up taking the turtle home for lockdown, and it is now their family turtle, and they just let it roam the apartment.
Oh, doesn't it poop everywhere?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. We had turtles growing up, but they were outdoor turtles.
Interesting.
So here's the pink version of this one. And again, on this one, she did the thing where it's like focal thing, background thing. But the background thing is cool too. Look how beautiful
folky.
Folky, or maybe like a little bit Indian vibe.
Maybe.
But look how gorgeous this flower is.
It is very pretty.
I want to use it.
I am totally in love with this colorway.
Yeah, well, those are your colors.
I love these colors. It's like a navy with a deep teal and an aqua and a almost royal blue, but not quite. Yeah, I guess I should hold it up.
I was like, you're seeing it, but they're not seeing it.
Sorry, guys.
I like that turtle's little face too. His face is like very contemplative.
See, you can't talk.
See, I can't talk either.
I'm rubbing off on you.
I know, you're contagious. All right, well, that's all the animals,
but there's
which
still
is
more.
A lot of animals actually.
Yeah.
And then we're coming into the more coordinate prints. So we have one more that has metallic, which is I guess in a way you could argue that this is the main print because it is all about, the name of the group is Besties, right? And this is like that best friend necklace that people maybe had when they were in preteens.
This one is called Lil Charmer.
So this is also metallic, and it's kind of a weird print, I'll be honest. But I think this would be a cool backing.
It'll have its place.
Oh, right. And I mean, when you cut it up and mix it up,
it'll really goes. I do think it'll look really cool when you cut it up.
And I think this would be cool for like
making a quilt for your best friend.
Yes. I was thinking something like the lining of a purse.
Oh.
Because it's like a little secret.
Yeah, with that metallic.
Say you were making a purse for somebody else and you use this as the lining, you're kind of giving it a little touch for your friend.
Yeah. So this one has the most metallic.
Oh, right. That's true.
Of all the prints.
Because all the gold that you see is
pretty much. There's a little bit of white and a little bit of green.
It looks like Tiffany's.
A little bit.
And that one is even kind of blue.
It's pretty close.
This isn't the color, but
it's close though.
It's I'm glad that on camera you can actually see that it's metallic because it's so hard to show this online.
As you're moving it, you can see it.
It's cute.
And then we have
what else is left? Oh, right, 2 more blenders that are even much more usable than this one.
We didn't get the selvage with the name, so I don't remember what the name of this one is.
Yeah, me either.
But it's very sweet. Just cute little hearts.
And they are in both directions.
Are they?
Yeah. See how this one's upside down?
Oh, yep, you're right.
So
I was just looking straight.
I mean, this is directional.
Should hold it towards the camera.
This is directional in the sense that it's like this way, but it works both up and down. And she actually put 4 colors of this blender in.
Yes. So orange, periwinkle.
Yeah, this is a really pretty color.
This
like purpley blue,
limey green.
That's that bright green I don't like.
And the aqua or turquoise.
Diana's saying she loves the blues. This is such a pretty color. This is the same as the background on this, I think.
Yes, yes, it is.
So the one we just showed, this is the same blue.
Which is also, I think the cats.
Oh yeah, the cats have that same blue.
Yeah, so those 3 go.
Would you say this is blue or green? I mean, it's
turquoise.
Both, but
and I think the fish too, right? Is it the same?
Yes, same background color.
Yeah. So a lot of that turquoise.
So we got 4 hearts, and then the last blender is, I actually think this one is pulled out from one of her older groups, but I love it.
It's a really good one.
This is a lot more usable and subtle than most of Tula's blenders.
It does look familiar.
And I'm pretty sure it was in a color like this. What is this called? Yeah.
Daisy chain.
Oh, that's a good name.
Sounds familiar too. So that turquoise again.
I think last time it was smaller, the scale of it.
Maybe.
So yeah, I'm pretty sure it was in this color last time. So there's 4 of these. There's 4 of these.
Turquoise and periwinkle. We're doing great tonight, huh?
People are gonna think we're drunk. We're not. We're just exhausted.
Yeah, unfortunately not.
This one is again that really bright green that I don't love, but with the white, it's really so pretty. It's so fresh.
And then the pink, white, and red.
You know, I love pink, right? So this is an easy sell for me.
Yeah, and so you have all the pinks over there, I believe.
Yeah, I feel like I have all the prints, period. And so that was all the prints. There are 8. How many are there in total?
I don't know. Asking a lot of questions. 1, 2, 3.
It's a good thing we have fun with each other because we're 22. There's 22 prints in total. So 11 in the color, one colorway, 11 in the other colorway.
I think there's 8 total prints though.
Oh yes,
22
SKUs, different colors,
as they say in the base. Maybe I am drunk and I didn't know it.
Did someone spike your iced tea?
Maybe.
Yeah, Fran, you were right. 22.
To the point of exhausted where it's just ridiculous.
We've been working really hard lately. So we wanted to show you, because this is Tula, she always does the thing where she makes her new collections work with her old collections and work with her blenders, which makes every group she comes out with so much more usable, so much more versatile, right? When we have fabric in our stash, it's easy to go back into your stash and be like, oh, I've been saving that squirrel from that collection from 6 years ago.
Yep.
But look, it goes perfect with this. So we brought upstairs with us a lot of the blender collections. So this bundle, these two, this is Tiny Dots and this is Tiny Stripes. And of course, this is a stripe and this 11. Is a dot. 4, 6, 8,
11, 12.
12 of each.
12 of
right?
each.
And when we started comparing the colors that are in these to the colors that are in Besties, like you can see almost all of them look good with it.
Yeah, and here's this this aqua.
Yep.
So that's the same aqua there.
And that like really bright green.
And the orange.
Is the same bright green.
Oh no, the orange isn't the same.
The orange isn't the same?
Nope.
Oh yeah, that's not even close to the same.
Yep. I'll show you guys, but yeah.
What about this one?
That's it.
Yeah, so this and this, right?
What about this? Nope, it's that one too.
Yep.
Oh, look how good those
Ooh, that looks great. And then, oh yeah, I mean, I love that one. That goes with everything.
Is this the same green?
That's the same as this one, I think.
Yeah, that's it. Yep, you're right.
So this is Tiny Dots and Tiny Stripes, which the colors are the same in Tiny Dots versus Tiny Stripes.
Not exactly.
Really?
Nope. This yellow is not the same as
that.
Oh,
I guess you're right.
They're actually, yeah, they're not exactly the same.
Shows how much I know.
But she also has her solid collection.
Oh, we didn't bring any solids up.
We forgot to bring those up. But I am 99% sure that these prints are going to match the solids.
Of course.
And she does have several lime greens.
Yes.
So both of those lime greens from True Colors probably match the solids.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And this is one of them.
And then these two bundles, this is Neon True Colors Pom-Poms, and this is Neon Tent Stripe True Colors. And even though these are neons, they still go. There's no neon in this group, right? But look, if I take this print and I put it with this dot, well, you don't really need that logo there. Even though this dot is a neon, it still looks awesome together because Tula picks from a very narrow set of colors. She's never going to mix like a really brown version of a green or a really gray version of whatever. It's always these clear, saturated colors.
With these two greens, and they don't exactly match, but they look good.
Yep. Tori's asking when they arrive. They arrive in October, and usually for Free Spirit, that means middle of the month. So around the 15th, 20th of the month. And we're taking pre-orders now. We're doing bundles, full collection bundles in fat quarter, half yard, or full yard amounts. So depending on what kind of project, how you quilt, right? You can pick the amount that you want. But we also have pre-cuts. So there are jelly rolls and layer cakes. And we also have a kit. So if you scan the QR code that is on the screen right there, it'll take you to the category on our website and you can see everything. And by the way, everything's 10% off because we have the whole store on 10% off because we are in the process of closing the brick and mortar.
Including the pre-orders, which we never do.
Yeah, we never discount pre-orders usually, but
here's another one. So these are her original pom-poms. This is a great combination right there.
Oh yeah, that's perfect.
And then we've got the teal again here. And this is a green, which actually looks pretty good. With
what about this purple one? I really like this one.
I don't know. I'm not sure.
Because there wasn't no purple in this group.
Yeah, I'm not sure. This collection, there is a periwinkle. Oh, well, this navy. This isn't really.
No, this is too red, I think.
I like it together.
So we're
we need to get
proposing this with this.
Yeah, let's see. Does that one?
And then look at this pink with this neon true color. I really like those together. So basically we need to clone ourselves so that we can make a bunch more stuff.
Yeah, that's a nice.
Never have enough
combo.
time.
Get some purple in there.
Joan is asking when we sell individual yards. So that comes after the inventory actually arrives. We receive the fabric, we cut all the pre-orders and ship them out, and then we put individual yards on sale after that, because we have to ship the pre-orders first. And every once in a while, the shipment, like pretend we ordered 3 bolts of everything. Every once in a while, we won't get an actual 3 bolts. We'll get like 5 yards less than that. So if we tried to pre-sell yardage, there's a pretty decent chance that something would get screwed up. So we always do yardage only once the inventory is actually in stock and we know what we've literally got instead of what we ordered.
Look how good this one looks.
Oh,
and this is a hard one. This is one of the original that I don't remember.
Tent stripe.
Pom-poms. I want to say agave, but I don't think that's true. But this one, because it's so dark, she doesn't usually use that kind of dark, but so there's not always a lot that matches it, but this looks so good. Pretty close.
Pretty much, yeah.
But yeah, I think that looks great together.
Yeah, that looks really nice. It's like basically the same color as in here.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, it's that teal again, which works for me. I love teal.
I think these are going to be fun. The thing with Tula is that you use it the way she has it, right? Like without really thinking too much about it, but you can also cut it up and it still looks good. She's really a quilter, which is not true for most fabric designers. Most of them are surface designers who, fell into designing quilting fabric because that's a category where if you're an artist, you can sell your art to print on fabric for quilters. Tula actually is a quilter herself. She makes quilts herself.
How the fabrics go together, and that you need
the fact that you're going to chop it up, right?
Right.
So she actually grew up in like a quilt store because her mom owned a quilt store, right? So the amount of quiltiness in her stuff is beyond, like pretty much no other fabric designer has that vibe. But I love it. Like when you cut it up, it still looks like something. In some other fabrics, like if you chop it up, like this block will look like one thing, and this block, it'll end up looking like 2 different fabrics,
they don't
right?
look like they go together.
So it can be hard when you're chopping it up and making a block. It looks like you're maybe made a mistake. With Tula's fabric, it doesn't do that.
They look like Starburst candy. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, they do.
That's kind of her vibe, right? Like, rave,
Bright, saturated, fun.
I'm definitely going to make something with this one. It's so pretty.
I'm looking forward to see what people make.
Yeah. Anybody have any questions, please pop them in the chat, or you can always send us an email. We're info@gothamquilts.com. And we can't wait for this fabric to arrive. When it does, we will send an email. And you can pre-order now and we'll ship it to you when it comes, which will be mid-October-ish.
Yep. Thanks, everybody.
I wonder, should we make a sample?
I don't know.
She's like, I'm too tired to think about this now.
Yeah, like, you're asking me this now? She always does this to me. It's like, at least you're asking before it actually arrives. Because I think last time with the Everglow, it might have already been here by the time. You're like, oh, what should we make with this?
I never said I was that organized.
I have to come up with something, in a day.
Hank is saying he loves the hamster. Reminds me of Mary Blair vintage colors. I don't actually know that reference.
Me neither.
But that's cool.
Look into that.
Lily is asking, what's the last day for machine service? So the last machine service day is the October date. So you would need to drop it off by Friday the 13th in order to get it looked at.
Friday the 13th.
Oh, yeah.
Uh-oh.
Well, it is like Halloween time. So that's
true.
Maybe we should do something on Friday the 13th, like a flash sale or something. Yeah.
We'll see.
Do we have any other housekeeping type stuff?
Maybe.
We need a nap. That's really what this all boils down to. So hopefully, Modesty's asking what pattern would we make with this? Honestly,
that's a good question.
You could do so much. And if you decided to do fussy cutting, then there's even more. So like Passacaglia, Tula Nova, I'm thinking about fussy cutting options. Polaroid blocks. You know those they call them economy blocks where it's like a square and a square. Those would be great.
Honestly, our free charming pattern.
Oh yeah, you can't go wrong with charming.
Would actually be pretty good because you can get big pieces of some of the focus prints.
And that scrapbooking pattern that we use
Yep, I was
with
going to say that
Everglow.
too. So scrapbooking, which is on our website. That one has 8-inch squares, so you can really fussy cut some of these and get some fun stuff. What else?
Yeah, I mean,
I'm sure there's others that we're just not thinking of.
I think you could do a lot with this.
You could just cut up 10-inch squares and sew them together.
Oh yeah, totally. I wouldn't do, for some of the big ones, I wouldn't do like, a 1-inch cut because you're going to lose the vibe.
You want at least 6.
So something like this really doesn't look great when you cut up a fabric like this into, I mean, you could and it would be fine, but it's not the ideal use, right?
Right.
So just, think about how big the cuts are.
Charming would be very nice, actually.
Yes, charming is always a good one.
Partly because I've been looking at charmings all day.
Blue
cats and blue polka dots together. Yes, we
blue
can.
cats and blue polka dots.
So just which polka dots? The blender from the group, or we have many other polka dots as well. We have that polka dot.
Okay, so the cats are really more green than blue.
We have
it's that like really bright neon green and the turquoise.
One of the pom-pom. And then I think some of those went too. But
I think this, right? This one?
Yes, that was
this together.
I think there was one of those pom-poms over there too, but not polka dots.
You need like a turn off and turn back on.
Yeah, that one. This aqua one.
Oh yeah, that's a great idea. I'm going to pull it out and you're going to be mad because I'm going to ruin the bundle.
Oh, that one actually looked good. This one didn't.
So this is, I don't remember what this color is called.
I don't have all those memorized.
But it's like a aqua-y turquoise, light turquoise with a dot that is more like a light green.
So it goes perfectly with this.
It's like made for this.
Yep.
I like it. They go together really well. And if you happen to really want something like that done, you can send us an email and be like, I really want to use those blah blah blahs, but I want
what
it
solid
to go
goes
with this,
it?
or
what blender goes,
or send us the pattern you want to use and be like,
I've done that
what
for
background
people.
should I use for this?
I've picked out entire quilts for people that have sent
but send us a picture because
that always helps.
Don't know what you're referring to without
exactly.
picture.
Yes, picture, pattern, whatever.
Look, I put it back.
Thanks. That looks good.
She was very upset one of these bundles was messy before.
It's the one that I just took apart.
You made it messier.
Yeah, well.
All right. Well, that's enough babbling from us, I think.
I think so too.
Thank you for joining us this week. Next week, we're back on Tuesday, and it's going to be October. And we have something cool planned that you're not going to want to miss, but we're not telling you what it is.
There's a chance I might be doing it from home.
Right, because you might have jury duty. Yeah, she got a jury duty notice.
So I got a report on Monday, and we'll see what happens. Hopefully, I don't have to go in, but we'll see. Got to do my civic duty.
Yes,
if absolutely. I am called upon to do so.
If you're called upon. All right. Well, have a good night, everybody. We will see you next week, and of course, feel free to leave comments, send emails, give us a call, whatever. If you need help, or you want our opinion on something, or you just want to tell us we sounded silly, that's fine too.
It is fine.
Have a good night, and thanks for coming.
Bye.